Exploit scripts are complex, highly specialized tools that allow cybersecurity professionals to probe, test, or breach systems by taking advantage of known vulnerabilities. This video provides an in-depth exploration of creating an advanced exploit script in Python. We'll be focusing on the buffer overflow vulnerability, demonstrating how to exploit this specific issue in a controlled environment. Let's talk through the code. Buffer overflow. The script demonstrates a classic buffer overflow exploit. Buffer overflow is a common vulnerability where data written to a buffer exceeds that buffer's capacity, causing it to overflow into adjacent memory. This can lead to the execution of malicious code. Crafting the payload. NOP slide. The NOP slide ensures that even if the exact memory address isn't targeted, the execution will slide into the actual shellcode. Shellcode. This is the malicious code that will be executed. In this example, it's a simple interrupt of \xcc that would trigger a breakpoint in a debugger. Return address overwrite. By overwriting the return address, we control where the execution flow goes when the function returns. We set it to an address that contains a JMP ESP instruction, which leads to our NOP slide and eventually our shellcode. Exploitation process. After crafting the payload with precise details, the script sends it to the target, triggering the buffer overflow and leading to the execution of the shellcode. How to expand on this? The three most important aspects. 1. Enhanced shellcode crafting. Understanding and creating more advanced shellcodes for various objectives like spawning a shell, downloading files, or performing other malicious activities. Utilizing encoders to bypass security measures adds complexity and sophistication. 2. Integrating with real-world exploits. Applying this knowledge to real-world vulnerabilities requires extensive research, testing, and adapting the script to specific scenarios. This might involve bypassing modern mitigation techniques, such as DEP and ASLR, by using techniques like return-oriented programming, ROP. 3. Legal and ethical considerations. Implementing such exploits must always be done in a legal context, such as penetration testing with proper authorization or research within a controlled environment. Adhering to ethical guidelines is paramount. Conclusion. Creating exploit scripts, especially for buffer overflows, is an intricate and demanding task. The code must be crafted with precision, understanding the target's memory layout, the specific vulnerability, and the objective of the exploitation. It's an art that goes beyond merely writing code. It's about thinking like an attacker, understanding the target deeply, and innovating ways to achieve the goal, all while adhering to legal and ethical boundaries. It's an area where continuous learning, practice, and staying abreast of the latest in the field are essential.